Star Wars was a big influence on me because it came out in '77. I was born in '66, so I was right at the right age for that thing to hit. And it was before all the hype. You know, it was the first to kind of the popcorn blockbusters. You had that, and then you had Spielberg's films. So you had like Jaws and that. But before then, it was still the '70s, you know? It was '70s movies. And I don't even remember seeing a commercial. I remember seeing like a picture in the newspaper, like the New York Post or something, about the movie. And it was after it was out already, and it was like, this looks pretty cool. And I saw the picture of like Chewbacca and Han Solo, and whatever the headline was, I was intrigued. And I went to see it, and then it was just like, it just pinned my ears back just looking at that thing, and I was just mouth agape.
I think Star Wars is such a part of people's lives, and it's something that they just see now on a regular basis, that when you say George Lucas and he created it, I don't think people give enough full value to what that means. I felt grateful that I got to do it with George.
There are such universal themes in the Star Wars stories, and ironically, I think people feel that it reflects the world we actually live in its inclusiveness and diversity. It's fascinating to experience that as a child, to have your imagination so enriched by these stories, a bit grittier and edgier. In talking to John, I asked him what should I be looking at. I know he loves movies, I love movies. He brought up Sergio Leone and Akira Kurosawa, Yojimbo, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And so he's very samurai Clint, and just wedged me into those two iconic characters. I love the opportunity to make him as human and as accessible as possible, which is strange to say because it's impossible to get to him because he's covered in armor from head to toe. But we're all kind of covered in our own armor, and terrified of taking that armor off. And that's the thing that crosses him over into a character that we're all going to really want to follow.
I think Episode 3, at its core, is essentially a Western. It's a cross between a Western and a samurai movie. And when I very first came in and I got the script, that was my first thought, and that's been a very strong reference that John's given us throughout the show.
As I became a bit more of a student of filmmaking, I really began to appreciate the brilliance of Star Wars Lucas had created. As an actor, when you step into something and you get a chance to work with someone who is talented in front of and behind the camera, and who really understands the process of making the project, the movie or television, then also has this affinity for being in front of the camera as an actor. There is someone that you can feel comfortable with talking to.
This new technology brings filmmaking back where it has been and where it should be. You can pick up a camera on your shoulder and do some sort of a choreography between your actors, and the parallaxes of the background will be organized. You see the set, and the actors see the set, and they sense it, and they feel it. And this is fantastic. Filmmaking back where it should be.